Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome back to Old Guy Firewood. My name is Dick and I really appreciate you being here. I want to apologize first of all to my viewers. I haven't put a video out in, gosh, over a week and a half now, and had a little bit of a health issue, got a bulging disc and a pinched nerve, and it's kind of put me out of commission here for the last couple weeks. But I got an injection in my back the other day and I'm feeling a little bit better. Hopefully it's on the mend and I'll be able to get back to my regular weekly schedule. But what I wanted to talk to you about today is how I'm getting $600 plus per cord for my firewood. And if you know, years ago when back in the early 80s, I was cutting and splitting some wood. I sold, I think the most was about 70 cords, and that was working a full-time job. And I stopped doing that for a while because my job got a little bit too demanding on my time. And I started back up selling firewood about 3 years ago. I've been retired from my real job now for about 20 years. But got a little part-time landscape business and do the firewood too. And I've found that last year I think I did about 30 cords. This year about 20. The climate here in North Carolina was pretty mild and didn't sell as much. And I just haven't produced as much. I've slowed down a little bit. But what I've found is that I can maximize my profit if I sell in smaller quantities. And I'm still selling bulk wood, and you know, when the demand is there, I'll sell that. But if I'm doing a small amount of wood, if I'm only doing 20 cords a year, why would I want to sell out in a month or two? So today I'm going to walk you through what I'm doing with smaller quantities and how much money I'm making, run you through the numbers. And I think it's a great business plan for somebody who's not producing a whole lot, just wants to do it on a part-time basis. And we'll go ahead and I'm going to take you on a little tour of the wood yard now and show you what I'm talking about. I have to admit I'm in a really good area here for firewood sales, Durham, North Carolina area. Got a major university here, Duke University Medical Center, Research Triangle Park, which is out between Raleigh and Durham. A lot of high-paying, high-tech jobs and a lot of young people moving into the area. So a lot of folks are moving into developments that have small lots and not a whole lot of room for storage, and young people who don't have any time to go out and cut firewood, so they're happy to buy it for their fire pits and their fireplaces. And even bulk sales around here are demanding close to $400 a cord. But if I can get 600, that's certainly the way to go. And last fall I placed an ad out on Facebook Marketplace, and I pictured a stack of wood 6 feet long and 4 feet tall, quarter of a cord, and advertised it for $150 delivered, dump delivery, no stacking, with a 10-mile delivery radius, and anything over 10 miles, $2 a mile. And it's very popular, very popular. I've sold a lot of them. It's a great size, a good stack of wood, and as I say, a lot of people who don't have the time or the desire to go out and cut their own firewood, instead of buying bundles in the grocery store for $11 a piece, they're happy to buy a quarter of a cord for $150. So let me show you what that looks like. I've got some totes stacked over here that I can give you an example of how much wood is in that quarter cord. Well, first of all, in the back here, these large totes are a third of a cord each. A third of a cord there, a third of a cord in that one. 3 of those make a cord. I can pick those up with my tractor, dump them in the dump trailer, and sell a full cord load. But up front here, these totes are stacked with a quarter cord each. And if you take that wood out of those totes and stack it, you're going to get a 6 foot by 4 foot stack of wood. I can split right off my splitter into these totes to that level. More commonly what I do is I'll go ahead and stack into a full tote like this, and then take that top layer off, and you know, as I sell them, take that top layer off and start filling up another tote. But yeah, sell these for $150 each. Pick them up with my tractor, dump them in the trailer, and dump them at the customer's location. No stacking included. $150 and $2 a mile delivery over 10 miles. you know, as I mentioned, I'm in a good market here, but I think all of you could advertise and sell this quantity of wood for $150 a load, $150 a stack. So give it a try. Put an ad out there and try it, and let me know how it goes. The other thing that I've done and am concentrating more and more on is firewood bundles. There's a 1 cubic foot bundle of firewood. I can bundle about 60 of those in an hour with a manual John's welding bundler. I've got some videos out on there on my channel if you'd like to take a look at that. But I wholesale those for $5 a bundle to a local grocery store, and they sell them for $8.99. And they go through a bunch of them. I'm continuously supplying them about every week. So do the math on that one. $5 for a 1 cubic foot bundle, 128 of those in a cord, so $640 a cord, selling it that way. And if you have a roadside stand and you can sell them for $7 a piece, you know, you're well over $700. Actually over $800 a cord, I believe. I'll have to run the numbers on that. But these are two things that I think, regardless of what the market is like in your area, I think that there's a market for these size quantities at these prices. And I think if you give it a try, you'll see that they'll sell. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. And you know, it may not be for the guy who's selling 200 or 1,000 cords a year. I mean, they're running processors and just moving big stacks of wood and selling bulk quantities, and that's their market plan, and that's fine. But for the guy who's running a chainsaw, working by himself and working with a splitter and maybe a box store splitter or a little bit better splitter, commercial splitter even, I think small quantity sales is the way to go. So give it a try. And if you like this sort of thing, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, smash that like button, and hit that little bell icon so that you'll be notified when I produce another video. But give this a try, maximize your profits, and see how it works. And let me know. And please make a comment below and let me know what you think about this concept. But as I always say at the end of all my videos, the best advice I can give you is to keep moving. And as an old guy, I try real hard to do that. And I got slowed down a little bit the last couple of weeks, but hopefully we're back on track, and I'll see you next week. I appreciate you being here. Thank you.